Hello everyone, this is Mr. Creepsir, and this is my first YouTube video. My first horror. I like to tell stories, so I've always thought about sharing a story video on here. This is my first one, so please, if you like it, please subscribe and like, and leave a comment on the story you want to hear next. The Shadow People. Story 1. The date was January 5th in Ashland, Nebraska, around 3 a.m. I woke up to use the bathroom. I always like to look outside because I love to look at the snow and how the moon reflects off the snow. But this night was a little different. Coming back from the bathroom, I looked outside my bedroom window. To my surprise, there was a man standing there. I would say he was 10 yards away from my window, just looking at me. I wasn't really bothered by this, so I walked away to the kitchen to get me some water. Came back to check if the man was still there. I opened up my blinds, and the guy was right at my window. It scared me. I couldn't move. He was tall, but still a shadow. He was at my window, and I couldn't tell if I was looking at him in the eyes. The only thing I could see out on his face was a large grin of a smile. It was like I was paralyzed, couldn't move. I closed my eyes for 3 seconds and opened them. He was gone. But the weird part is, he didn't leave any footprints in the snow. Story 2. The Man in the Field. This is back in 2014, when I was living with my mother still. I was only 19, but living with my mom, I always had to walk to our local Walmart because we didn't have a car. This Walmart was just built, but to get there, I've had to travel over a field the size of a regular football field. And this was at night, and the only lights we had to see was a couple of street lights. I was walking halfway through the field when I heard someone call out my name. I looked back to see a tall guy walking closer to me. I would say he was some feet away, 30 yards I would say. I called back saying yes, walking closer to him, thinking he was one of my brothers my mom sent. I noticed this guy, this man, this thing, whatever he was, wasn't anybody I knew. And the closer I got to him, the bigger he got. And I noticed he wasn't walking, but he was somehow floating. I don't know what to say. Needless to say, I noped the fuck out there. I ran to the other side of the street where it was busier, more lights, a couple more businesses. I looked back and the guy was gone. Coming back home, I was walking and I was really on edge, and I noticed he was gone. He wasn't there. I don't know what he was, but I thank God I ran. Story 3. The Voice in the Woods. I just want to start off by saying I don't know what the hell is out there, nor do I want to know, but there's something out there in the woods by my house. I live outside the city, in a wooded, isolated home. Me, my mom, my dad, and our dog. We've been living here for about 3 months, as my dad wanted to get away from the city. Around a month and a half in, I started to hear weird voices coming from the woods, saying weird but not fully developed words, like they were practicing on how to say it. First, it was whispers of hello, hi, help, and who are you, and the occasionally laughing. But a couple of the last nights, a few weird ones, though the voices have been louder, scarier, have been saying weird words like, I will kill you, to laughing, to saying fuck you, but it just wasn't one. It was like 4 different voices. Like somebody was practicing how to sound like an older man, a woman, a younger teen, and a kid. The voices were switching back and forth through all of them, testing them out. Please, I have never been through nothing like this, and nor do I don't even know what to even think. So please, if anyone out there who's been through this, who knows what to do, please help me. Story 4. The Yelling Coming from Upstairs. Hello, my name is Todd, and I'm sharing this story because I'm really freaked and scared and don't really know what else to do. So, my girlfriend and I, we just bought our first apartment about a year ago, in a city that's not that big. It's located in a good, quiet area of the town. Until about 3 months in, when our neighbors upstairs started to yell and stomp all the time. It got so bad that we had to call our landlord and start to complain about the neighbors and how they were always yelling like they were fighting. It sounded like a man and a woman, but their words, you couldn't really understand them. The voices were like muffled. Their stomps were so loud, it sounded like they were jumping or dropping something from the ceiling. This would happen about 4 times a day. So when we called the landlord to tell him what is happening and how can he fix it, he paused for about 3 seconds and said in a worried but calm voice that nobody lives up there anymore. For about 2 years they haven't lived up there. So what's up there? So about a couple of nights ago, there sounded like crying, and it was a lot worse. Stomping was a lot louder. We really didn't care about what the landlord said, so we called the cops to tell them that it sounded like a person was up there crying and getting hurt. So when the cops got there, they checked up the apartment, came back down to my apartment and said, the apartment was empty. Nobody was up there. I'm scared. Please. I'm thinking it's ghosts. We might have to move. Hello, horror fans. Thank you for listening to my first ever scary story video. If you liked the story, please subscribe for more content. And don't forget to like the video and leave a comment on what you'd like to hear next. And I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. So please, don't be scared to hit that button. Thank you, and like always, have a blessed night.